Good morning, goddesses. And this is Sunday morning coaching call because Thursday was crazy with technology, which, I think it's something that we just live with now. Mercury was in retrograde. We all know we're exactly where we're supposed to be. We don't get stressed if we can't get on a call anymore because we know that is exactly how it is supposed to be. I know, Jamie, you said you had chaos on your orchard because you tell people by messenger where to be in the orchard, and it was chaos for you. But we can learn from all of this. We learn and we grow, and everything is through the eyes in which we perceive a situation. So if we can perceive a situation with calm and with intrigue as to see what it's teaching us, and to be present in the moment and not panic, not go into stress and overload and worry. When I'm in traffic nowadays, I don't know about you, but traffic used to annoy the bejesus out of me. Now it's like, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. And if I'm late, I'm late. I hate being late. It's not my thing, but as I don't believe time even exists, it's a really strange concept, isn't it? I don't like being late, but time doesn't really exist. Anyway, but, you know, if we tell ourselves these mantras, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, it creates that calmness within us, that calmness that we're always trying to find amongst the chaos. Because when we are calm, we can be clear. And clarity is magic. Anyway, I don't know if any of you can pop on today, but I just thought I'd still come on today because it is a full moon day, and it's a full moon, which every full moon is potent. Every full moon has energy that's working for us. But I don't know about you, but I've been feeling this energy, and obviously Mercury has been in retrograde, and I think we fear that. But there's nothing to be feared. Everything is just having information so we can have more of an understanding and have an awareness. And when Mercury goes into retrograde, yes, things go wrong because Mercury is mischief. It's the mischief maker. So communication fails sometimes with computers, technology, things like that go a bit haywire because it's mischief. But it's also squeezing us to look within, giving us the opportunity to think, we've got those different states of consciousness within us. Sometimes we can be extremely conscious, sometimes, and sometimes we've got all this subconscious stuff going on. It's like allowing us to get into that lower mind, that lower subconscious, that stuff that keeps us freaking stuck. And that's what this full moon is doing as well. This full moon, Mercury comes out of retrograde today. We're in the full moon we're in a Sagittarius season, but it's in Gemini. There may seem like there's some confusion, but really what the energy is trying to force you to do is to be truthful, to be brutal and honest with yourself, to look at that part of you that perhaps you haven't wanted to look at, that lower subconscious, those things that are there, those little stories, those tales that we tell ourselves, and to bring them to the forefront and to actually address them. This is a perfect time to address them now, the end of 2024. So you can leave them in this year and go into next year with your intentions. And if you don't know what that bit is that's holding you back, maybe have a look at what you want to happen in 2025 and then work backwards. What do you want for 2025? I'll give an example. For me, my word for 2025, I get given a word each year. If you don't have your word for next year and you would like a word, message me and I will tune in and see what comes forward for you. My word is receive. I know for women, especially, we find it very hard to receive. We say things like, oh, no, you don't need to do that. Oh, no, I can do that. Oh, you don't worry about it. Yet we so desperately want to receive. We're so good at giving, and there's an imbalance in how much we give and receive. And so if I'm choosing to receive, I've had to really go inside and look as to why I'm already not receiving. Because I have good people around me. Why do I find it difficult to receive? Well, it's the obvious ones, like, as a child, I was growing up and it was My dad was angry in the morning, so I built up these mechanisms, these coping mechanisms to be a people pleaser, to over nurture, overgive, to try and stop situations from happening before they did. You'd always be on high alert, making people happy before there was a blow up, before people got angry, because anger made me uncomfortable. When people just fly off the handle, makes me uncomfortable. Yet for years, I flew off the handle. So that was kind of like my obvious, leaving that stuff behind, that fear of other people's emotions, fear of upsetting people just by breathing, fear of other people's reactions around me to things. So that's the top layer. Then I had to go down deeper and deeper and deeper. Come on, there's something else that's stopping you from being able to receive. So this is the way we stay curious and we keep asking the questions. We go deeper, we go down another layer, we go down another layer. And remember, this energy is helping us do that. So when I went down, down, down another layer, it's like, okay, I'm a mum first and foremost. Family is my top value. Yet I know I have been subconsciously hiding behind the fact that I am a mum and not playing big enough and not allowing myself to receive. Because if I want to go make impact in the world, if I want to make a greater impact in my work, I need to be able to receive, because I cannot do it all on my own. I want that support. I want that love. I want that cherishing and to receive, even on a practical level. I feel like as a mom, and because I've worked from home for so long, I feel like I need to be the person in the house. Subconscious thoughts. Joanne, you need to be the person in the house. Because if you're not there, it's going to fall apart. And ultimately, what's the thing in our head? Everybody's going to die. Can't cope. Everybody's going to die. It's that prehistoric, caveman thought process that we're in the tribes. If you don't hold it together, everybody will die. I feel like I'm the tribe leader sometimes. That's masculine energy. I don't want to be the tribe leader. I want to be in a cohort. I want us all to lead together. And let's face it, the truth is, if I'm not here, my children will cope. They can do things, and I will always be there for them, even if I'm not physically there in the middle of the house, doing the laundry, doing the trudgy stuff. And hiding behind different stories, my daughter with her illnesses over the years. If I'm not here, something bad's going to happen to her. You can see why we do it. It's all from a place of beauty and heart and love, a lot of it, but fear-based love, which is not love. It's fear. And we think it's love. It's fear, it's scarcity, it's being frightened. To move forward, to quantum leap, we must face our fears. We must face our fears. And we do that by looking them straight in the eye and saying, what is the worst you've got for me? And also looking at the responsibility you're holding inside you. Now, for me, everybody's going to die. That's like, it's not even a real truth, but it's that subconscious thing. Everybody will die and everything will fall apart if I'm not here. Okay, well, that's a huge thing for me to have to carry. What are you carrying? That's massive for you. That feel the weight here or here or here, What are you carrying that you need to let go of? Because the full moon is the time to release. And she comes around so quick, this full moon. It's a constant reminder every month, every 4 weeks or so, that we've still always got the opportunity to release, to surrender, to let go. Oh, wow. I pulled a card earlier from the Don Miguel Ruiz, the 4 Agreements box. So what is the message for our group today? I don't know if you've read the 4 Agreements. It's one of the simplest, most beautiful books ever. And the 4 Agreements is an easy way, simple way to live our life. So if you haven't read it, I highly recommend it. But the card I've pulled today, it says, say goodbye to sadness and drama. Don't make assumptions. All the sadness and drama you have lived in your life was rooted in making assumptions and taking things personally. The whole world of control between humans is based on that. Take a moment and consider this. It's all in line with what we've just been saying. We even make assumptions and sadness and drama within our own life, within our own head, within our own thought processes. So today in this full moon magic, when this beautiful feminine energy is at her fullest, at her boldest, at her biggest, she's ready to let go. She'll be shining her brightest in the sky tonight. She'll be at her fullest at, I'll give you the exact time, 10:01 p.m. tonight. 10:01 p.m. And she will be letting go, otherwise she cannot come into her next season. So what are you going to let go of? What truths or lies or stories or there are inside of you that you've been holding on to, that have been thinking that they're keeping you safe, keeping you here? Where do you want to go? What is your dream? What is your biggest dream for 2025? What is your intention? What would you like to see happen in your life, around you, in the world, maybe? Is it a grand, big vision? Is it just a personal vision? It doesn't matter. This is your life. Whatever your intuition is telling you, it's the right one. What do you need to let go of? So if you want to pause this now and think about that, what is my intention? Unravel it. What is there holding me back? Honestly, what is there? Is there some bleedingly obvious things from our childhood that we know is, we can see the keys, we can see the clues, but then what else is underneath there? These little niggly, annoying stories that we've been holding on to. Who are you trying to keep alive? What are you trying to hold together? That's our ego. We can never keep anybody alive. We can never hold anything together, and neither should we. Nobody can do that for us. What would your work like to be for next year? What do you want more of? Is it trust? Is it liberation? Is it freedom? Is it limitless? Is it creation? My God, there's so many beautiful words: harmony, balance, love, laughter, joy. Maybe you want to receive more too, but work backwards and then write your list. I forgive myself for this. I'm ready to let go of this. I'm ready to leave this in 2024. Bring it to your awareness, because we can only change something with awareness. Remember, it just doesn't just flick away. We quantum leap by being aware. And then when it comes up, we go, no, 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 no. I am not doing that no more. Because that little pesky humanness will try to bring us back. We'll be there still. And we have to go, no, 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 no. We are not doing that game anymore. I'm on a new path. I'm playing a new game. My game of receiving. When we bring it into playfulness and joy. Woo! Playfulness and joy. Let's play the game of life. Enjoy and thrive and do it. So write your lists. I'm ready to leave this in 2024. I'm ready to forgive myself. I'm ready to forgive others. I'm ready to release all of this, because I will have nothing holding me back. Then, before you burn your lists, I invite you to just come back to this. I'm going to breathe. Take 3 beautiful deep breaths. Breathe all the way in through your nose. And exhale slowly through your mouth, whether you're sitting, standing, or lying down. Breathe in, and as you breathe out any worry, any stress, and anything that does not serve you. Feel that pillar of light coming through your crown chakra from source above, from the Creator, that source of pure white light coming straight through your crown chakra all the way through, coming out your root chakra and going deep, 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 deep down to the ground. You are anchored, you are connected to Mother Nature, you're connected to Source above. Keep breathing. Allow yourself to come into a natural, beautiful breathing rhythm. Know that you are engulfed in this beautiful white light, connecting us to Source above, into the crust, deep, deep down into the earth, anchoring us, grounding us, earthing us. And I want you to think about all those things you've written down that you're ready to release. Anything that you're ready to let go of in the physical body, in the spiritual body, in the emotional, in the mind, any thoughts, any stories, any patterns. All of those things you're ready to forgive and let go. And I want you to put them all in one big, huge ball of white light. Everything you've written down, everything you've thought of that you are leaving behind, that you're ready to let go of, for you to step into your next venture, your next adventure. Put them all in the white light. Blow that light. It's like a big bubble. It's going up and up and up. Back to source. Allow it to go, allow it to go, allow them to go. Release, release. As it drifts off, higher, further, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. Till eventually you cannot see it. Send it back to source, send it back to the creator, for it to be transmuted and alchemized. Feel the bubble pop and the sprinkles of love sprinkle all over you. Absorb them. This is unconditional love. Feel yourself being filled as it sprinkles over you. It rains over you. In its iridescent glow, all of that beautiful things you've released has now come back to you to fill you with goodness, to propel you into your next intention. Breathe in love. Breathe out forgiveness. Breathe in that unconditional love. That light is radiating around you, in you, in every cell is dancing with unconditional love. Free of those stories, the conditioning, the patterns. Feel them dance. Feel them celebrate. Take one last deep breath in. Place your hand on your heart. Feel the possibilities. Invite in the opportunities. And feel that love, that lightness. And only when you're ready, roll your shoulders, open your eyes and come back to the room. take that energy with you today, tomorrow, whenever you're listening to this. And go and burn your forgiveness list, the things you are letting go of, but watch the flames. Do not take your eyes off the flames as they dance for you to tell you a story. Watch your energy being transmuted once again. And trust and know that source and the universe is working with you. Oh, I felt that energy, ladies. I felt that. I'm going to pull us a few more cards. Beautiful, 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 stunning morning on this morning of the full moon. Oh, one just jumped out at me. So this is the one. Ooh, creative fire. Ooh, I like it. Cards always know, don't they? How do they just do that magic? I love it. Reveal your creative talent for an inspired life. I would have really struggled with this card years ago because I thought creative was, picking up a pencil and drawing a picture, getting a paintbrush and painting a picture. It's not just that, is it? We are creative in every aspect of life. Sometimes we are creative in the way that we solve problems. Sometimes we are creative literally in the world of art. I feel so creative when I write or when I'm, developing a new program or thinking of even things for the membership. And, we've got a mastermind on Tuesday. That's creative to me. Where is your creative flair? Where is it? Because we do cut ourselves off when we are not creative. And the feminine is creative. That's what she is. She's creative. The fire one is the first one of the action cards in this medicine. So it's something else. I'll show you the card, sorry, as well. That's how the card looks. Look how beautiful that is. Creative fire. Creativity reveals our soul path. We all have talents and resources just waiting to express themselves. A commanding creative impulse compels us to come out into the open, expose ourselves, and breathe our specific artistic perfume into the world, to embellish it, to kindle emotion and enhancement. How beautiful is that? This living river, which fertilizes the most exuberant forms, flows naturally through women. Ooh. To be creative is also to know the art of initiating your life by perceiving all the possibilities inside you. In native traditions, painting, dance, and singing are principles of individual and collective regulation that keep a level of order in the community. It's a thing that we've missed, is, sitting around the campfire, singing, dancing, painting. They paint on the walls. That's what you see when you go back and you see these native paintings, when you look at ancient paintings and all the beautiful scriptures on the walls. The time has come to warm your soul psyche before the fire of your inner wild woman's creative force. Warm your soul psyche before the fire of your inner wild woman's creative force. Go deep into your belly and heart to find that woman. She will plant seeds in your life. To rekindle your creative inspiration, ask yourself, what brings you to life? Dancing, poetry, singing, painting, gardening. You are invited to poetically and wildly inhabit your life. Whispers analyst Clarissa Pinkola Este says, whatever you are going through, you could receive transformation through the path of creation. Creativity brings profound liberation. Jump right in. Be wild and cleanse the river. According to Clarissa, creative flow is within us. It is rarely dried up, but it can be polluted or contained. If you want to practice, light a candle and invoke the spirit of creative fire. Breathe in deeply. Connect to the matrix of the second chakra, 2 fingers below your navel. Your reservoir of creative impulse. Your uterine cave, where the primordial feminine energies reside. This is juicy stuff, guys. Ask your question. Perform a sensory meditation with cinnamon bark essential oil. Let an image, sentence, or thought come to you and let the creative current course through you. Sing, dance, write, embrace life beating inside of you. Stray off the beaten path and lose sight of the end results because you are unique. Ooh. And let's face it, whatever you want to do for next year, that is a creation. Wherever you're going is a creation. One more, and I'm going to leave you to it. This one is sticking out. What does she say? These are so beautiful from Rebecca Campbell, Codes of the Seeds. Look how beautiful she is. The blueprint is within you. Take the next step. Getting a lot of the same messages here, girls. I'll have a quick look to see if there's any little nuggets that I need to give you, but I think it's all pretty self-explanatory. Can't speak now. I got all excited about the full moon and the energy. I can feel it building, can you? It's definitely asking us to leave things behind. Seeds come in knowingly. I'll start again. Seeds come in knowing exactly what to do. Within them, they hold the potential of entire forests and rose gardens. Seeds have within them an intelligent timing that connected with the intelligence of the cosmos. We're all seeds, future forests and gardens waiting to be born. We each hold the codes of new humanity within us. Change is our natural state. Seeds must be buried in the darkness before they can bloom into the light. Seeds can't even begin to bloom without embracing the fertile void of the winter soil. They can't flower without outgrowing the constraints of the bud. They can't bear fruit without releasing their beauty to the earth and letting go of the very thing about them that captivated others. Wow. This card delivers the message that within you, you have all you need to create what you desire and what you're destined to create, to move through everything that life delivers and to navigate your way through any terrain. The blueprint has always been seeded within. Trust that you have within you the codes for the most glorious rose garden waiting to bud and bloom. Trust those codes. Remember that blueprint. All you need to do is to take the next step, and tomorrow take the next. If you continue taking baby steps each day on a day not too far from today, you look back and discover the most breathtaking garden of roses all around you. And then fruit will follow. Today, just take the next step. You know what to do. The blueprint is encoded within you. And if you actually look back, you will probably see that you're already in the middle of a forest, in the middle of a garden from seeds you sown a long time ago. But then the garden is ready to bloom again. You know, winter comes, it loses its blooms, and then we hibernate and it comes forward. Think about these seeds as, you know, if once we get rid of these thoughts, once we get rid of these things that are holding us back, we can break through the soil then. When you welcome in the light, you fertilize it. When you welcome in unconditional love, it will grow, bloom, and flourish quicker than ever before. By getting rid of what's holding you back, those pesky thoughts, those beliefs which are not even yours, that you don't believe, but they're there within you. Once you let go of them, once you release, once you surrender, once you forgive, you're a magnet for your new life. And when we look through the eyes of perception, that everything is there to let us grow, to let us evolve quicker, the darkness is not so scary. When we are buried, we know we will bloom. So, ladies, beautiful goddesses, you are always radiant. You have already risen. We are part of the love revolution. And you're making a difference in the world just by blooming. So on this day of this full moon, I send you love. I send you light. I send you a bloody awesome day. Lots of love.